Hello, you're welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to attach a crinoline to your flare. And as a result of this, the flare is going to stand and it can be used for peplum or any of your flare that you want it to stand. So please sit tight and enjoy. Okay, so I'll be using this fabric. It's actually a 720-degree peplum flare. Okay, so but we have to cut it 360 and 360, then we'll join it together. So I'll do the joining first on the fabric and also the same thing with the lining. But let's join the fabric first. Just with ½ inch is okay. Alright, so that's done. And also the lining. So I've joined the lining. So I have to bring the two together at the same point where I join it. You can see. So that even if there's going to be excess anywhere, it's going to be at the extreme end. So I have to secure it with pin or pins rather. So that while sewing the horsehair braid, it will be stable. So now this is the crinoline I'll be using, but the way the edge is, we need to cover the edge. So just cut a little pieces, fold it over and place it over the crinoline so that you can have a smooth end, because at times this thing can be irritating on the body if it's not covered. Okay, so just run maybe a line or two just to secure the fabric to the crinoline. So that is it. Then I'll bring the fabric that I've pinned together. So now the lining is a bit longer than the fabric, so that's why I mark where the fabric is starting from. Then I'm going to place the crinoline some inches from the end of the actual fabric, so that by the time I'm joining the peplum, the flare together, I won't have to sew on the crinoline. Another thing, make sure you sew the crinoline on the lining. Though I've joined the lining and the fabric together, but you notice that it's at the side of the lining that place the crinoline, and they must be on the same edge. The excess you are seeing up there is just the excess from the lining, but it must be on the same end with the lining and the fabric. Crinoline, lining and fabric should be at the same edge. So then I stitch on a ½ inch. So while sewing, make sure you do not stretch the crinoline. Just place it the way it is on the fabric and sew through. Please do not stretch. If you stretch, we might not get that wavy pattern that we're looking for. So take your time and sew it quietly, as in steadily. So before I get to the end, I mark where it's going to be the same inches I mark from the other end, from the actual fabric. I also mark it, but I have to stop before the end so that I can cut off the excess crinoline, then cover the end too. So make sure you do your calculation right. Okay, so I pick my leftover fabric again to cover. Actually, this might be optional. Maybe if you have any other way of doing this, but I prefer to cover the extreme end of the crinoline. Because by the time this thing starts pricking your body, it won't be comfortable at all. Then while sewing, make sure you sew on the crinoline and that fabric, not just on the fabric, because the fabric, the sewing is supposed to attach the two together. Then you cut off the excess. Okay, then you come back and finish your sewing. Okay, so this is what I have. You can see even. Okay, so let's turn it over so that we can see what we've done so far. But after this is been turned over, we need to top stitch. And now to do this top stitching, okay, there's a little space I need to finish sewing there. Yes, we need to complete the sewing to the end. Then we'll turn it over. Sorry for that part. So turn it to the right side to see how it is. Okay. So you can go ahead and give it a good press. If you have a good steam iron, you can give it a good press. But I would advise you also top stitch also. Okay, so in order to top stitch this, you have to pick all the seam allowance inside. That's the seam allowance of the fabric, of the lining, and of the crinoline. And you push it over, you push it to the lining side. You push it towards the lining and top stitch. Just that's what I'm going to do now. So as you are doing this, as you are sewing, you need to be adjusting your lining side because it can easily be fall back. Okay, so it's somehow tedious, but it's worth it. At the end of the sewing, you will see it will be smooth. It's worth it. So just take your time and be adjusting it as you're top stitching. So you go gradually till the end. Okay, so it's a kind of slow and steady, but the result worth it. Okay, so I'm done doing that. You can see how it is. The edge is laying flat and is relaxed. This is the result without even giving it a press. So this is what we have. So by the time you place this properly, the wave is going to come out. Okay, so I hope you find this video helpful. After this, you can go on and give it a good press, iron it so that it will come out small, clean and neat. But you're good to go with this. So please, if you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. Okay, so feel free to share your opinion in the comment section. I know there are different ways of going about this, but this is one of the method that works for me. Okay, so you can see without ironing, you can see the fold. So thank you guys for watching. Okay, you see, it depends on how you want it. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.